right, joining me as my guest for this hour, trial and family law attorney Lexi Rigdon is with me, and criminal defense attorney David Bruno joins me as well. He's a former prosecutor as well. Thank you both for joining me this evening. Always appreciate you guys coming on the show. And I'll begin with you, Lexi. 25 years in prison, and I have to ask, because she took an Alford plea. Both sides agreed to it, and the judge had to agree to it as well. But it is one of those pleas where the defendant says, look, I'm going to accept a plea because basically I know the evidence says that I'm guilty of these crimes, but I'm not admitting any guilt. I wonder if that played a role in the judge's decision.
Right, because the judge threw the book at her. I mean, the judge gave her the absolute maximum that she could give her, and it was the maximum requested, and she got it. So, you know, that might have been one of these things where the fact that she even took the Alford plea shows that she really has no remorse, she has no recognition for what she's done, or she's just being stubborn and refuses to admit her guilt. And so after that, was signed, sealed, and delivered 25 years in prison.
And you know what's interesting, David Bruno, you know, this guy Kennison, you know, he clearly said in an interview that he did exclusively with us here at CourtTV that she really didn't have anything to do with the murder itself. There wasn't this large plot. That's what prosecutors were talking about. We didn't see any evidence of that. He didn't come in and testify. Didn't, you know, I'm not sure what good it would have done. So my question to you is, would it have made sense for him to come in and tell this judge that story? This idea that this was something I did, I blacked out, I did it, I lost control of myself. That wasn't something that she planned. Would it have helped in any way?
Oh, without a doubt. I think it could have been used in one or two ways. It could have been used at the sentencing proceeding while the defense attorney argued for a lesser sentence, or if she chose to go to trial, which is her constitutional right to hold the government to proof beyond a reasonable doubt, that could have been a critical witness up at that stand. However, what this case goes to show is that you don't have to be the killer, the actual killer, and kill the person to be an accomplice. And that is the theory of the case by the prosecutor, that she was an accomplice, that she shared in the mens rea to kill, but she wasn't the actual killer. And that is why she got less than her boyfriend, and he is in for a much longer sentence.
Yeah, absolutely. And Diana Pena, who got the probation, she was the one that came in and testified that, in fact, there was a meeting of the minds, that this was what was supposed to happen. So that's what that particular case involved. Let's go back.